tomorrow's the beginning of Chinese New Year, so I thought it would be appropriate to pick as our quote of the day one from the Chinese poet Li Bo. We sit together, the mountain and I, until only the mountain remains. The two filmmakers who put together this amazing set of time lapses set in the Canadian Rockies start out with a long list of reasons to love mountains, and they don't even begin to approach the actual reasons that we love mountains. It's called Mountain in Motion. There's a certain level of craftsmanship that is needed to be able to carve these incredibly intricate, incredibly detailed, incredibly beautiful sculptures and scenes into eggshells. For our app of the day, there's one called Expereal. It's fairly new, probably haven't heard of it. But what it is a beautiful interface that lets you check in from hour to hour about your moods, how you're going up or down. And over time, you get this beautiful record of your day and your life and your inner life. I don't think that's what Dr. King meant at all. Wet sand is not what he had in mind. The thought behind this short video called Choros is taking the movement of one dancer and multiplying it through sort of a time delay to create what seems to be a chorus of dancers, but it's really just one. It is beautiful and interesting and plays with your sense of time in a way that is delightful. If you haven't seen this one, this short, award-winning film, animated film called, I guess it's animated, I can't really tell. It's beautiful. It's called Voiceover. I was trying to think of all these really creative, dramatic ways to set it up, but I realized none of them could live up to the film itself. So just watch it. For the 50th anniversary of Robert Frost's death, I decided the poem of the day should be Mowing by Robert Frost. There never was a sound beside the wood but one, and that was my long scythe whispering to the ground. What was it, it whispered? I knew not well myself. Perhaps it was something about the heat of the sun, something perhaps about the lack of sound, and that is why it whispered and did not speak. It was no dream of the gift of idle hours or easy gold at the hand of fay or elf. Anything more than the truth would have seemed too weak to the earnest love that laid the swale in rows, not without feeble pointed spikes of flowers, pale orchises, and scared a bright green snake. The fact is the sweetest dream that labor knows. My long scythe whispered and left the hay to make. These are the 5 things I learned today, and I'm Ryan Nance.